Okay, this is part 2 on mom, son, and daughter-in-law, part 2. And then this is going to be short because I'm going to fix my coffee and let my phone charge some more before I log into work. But, okay, so now we're picking up where the daughter-in-law is starting her own family with the mom's son, right? Very well. Now the children that you have, that she become the DNA mom of her children bloodline, is she not? Right. And then her sons and daughters are going to marry strange men and women, right? And bring them into her bloodline, right? So you need to realize that when you go off and marry people, sons and daughter, but especially the sons, you also will have children that will also marry other people's children, and hopefully you will want them to be respectful towards you. Are you understanding? So that's how you should be towards his mother. The same way how you will want your children that marries another woman. If you had sons and they go out and marry these women and bring them up under your bloodline, you will want them to be respectful. You will want them to understand that you're the daughter-in-law and I am the mom. You are the daughter-in-law. That means that you are my son's wife and you're my daughter. Now you have become my daughter. So as my daughter, I still expect you to have respect for me. Are you getting it? I'm not in competition with you. How can a mother-in-law be in competition with a daughter-in-law? You are my daughter now. Why would I, as a mother, be in competition with my daughter-in-law about my son? Did that one go over your head? I don't ever, as a mother, have to compete against any woman that is trying to come into my bloodline. Are you getting it? So if you're going to become my daughter, per se, where's the competition at? That means I will love you like I love my son. It's you that got the attitude. It's you that's having a problem with his mother. And then behind his back, trying to play this innocent role, but you got a problem with his mom, though. You got a problem with his mom, and you can only hide it for so long before he gonna see that bitterness, and he gonna see that sneakiness that you got a problem with his mom, and then you gonna have a problem with him. Some of the men that my daughter dated, they like they're in competition with me. I'm gonna tell you how. A couple of them dated my daughters. And like, yeah, I buy her clothes and shoes. You know, you can't do that. My daughter is going in her 30. This is your job as a man to pick up where her dad is not doing. We ain't got to sit up there and support my child in her 20s or 30. And if you call yourself a man, this is what you're required to do. So how are you in competition with her mom? You doing what a man's supposed to do. But they come across like, yeah, I'm doing this for her, and I'm making sure she got a roof over her head. She ain't unstable. You know what I'm saying? Trying to throw shades at you. as a mom, that was struggling and having a hard time. And it's like, good. That's good, because you're supposed to be doing it anyway. Any man that comes into my daughter's life is supposed to make sure that they taking care of them. That's every mom and every dad dream. So good, do your job. And there ain't no take back. You can't return her neither. Now that at the end of the day they talk all that stuff, now at the end of the day they can't control them. They can't control her because they wanted to take over mom's place. Now she discombobulated, can't be controlled by his manipulation and buying all kind of stuff. So now all of a sudden they call, and sometimes they want me to talk to. Can you talk to her? Can you talk to them for me? Are you seeing what I'm saying? They talk mess about that mom. M-O-M, there she go. Oh, man, if my kids ain't talking bad about me, then they got their dang wife and her wife and boyfriend or whoever they are talking bad about me. Dang, and these ungrateful people is coming up on my bloodline. They came from me. I ain't come from them. What part of this that they ain't getting? They came from me. And then they have the audacity to bring girlfriends and dudes into my bloodline, into my family line, that's going to disrespect their mama in front of their face. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? If you are the mom and dad, let's just take mom and dad is in the household, and the dude is going to marry your daughter, and he already coming off the back disrespectful to pops and disrespecting mom, wait a minute. This who you about ready to marry? Because I see that he going to have problems up in this family. Because that dad, if he a true dad, that dad ain't going to let that stuff go on for too long. And that dad going to tell you that you need to check your dude. Because he ain't coming up in my family like this. And then your dude is going to say, oh, your dad just jealous. Your dad just don't want you to be married. Your dad, no, that dad is peeping game. And that dad is seeing straight up disrespect. So if he comes off disrespecting your parents, he going to disrespect you in the end. Right? So we doing it God's way. We taking it back to the ordain of a thing. We're taking it back to a order of a thing. We're taking it back to why it's important for people to see why God got things in order. Okay? Why you should honor. That just means respect. When the Bible is saying children obey your parents, it just means respect them, listen, take heed. It has nothing to do with kissing your parents' tail. It did not say that, and you blowing it all out of proportion. It means respect your parents, have respect for them, heed to what they're saying, because they don't live longer than you. They don't went through some roads that they trying to avoid you from going down. They tell you, hey, you probably don't want to do that move. Oh, man, you don't want to do that, boy. I went down there, and I'm trying to tell you, man, that's all they doing. That's wisdom. The Bible says that wisdom yells, scream out in the streets. This world teach you, man, your mom tripping. Man, your mom da-da-da. Your dad da-da-da-da-da-da. Who are you? You're an outside worldly person. Don't be talking about my mom and my dad. You don't know my mom and dad? Woo, woo, woo. Some of them even told my daughter, man, your mom just jealous of you. She just jealous and she don't want you. No, I want her to have responsibility for her own babies. Now, if you want to pay for her child care, because this is where you want to take my daughter's, you want to take her out and you want her to stay out all night with you and you want me to babysit her child. So therefore, you want to spend time out with her and this is mom's leisure time. This is my time that I should be having to myself, not babysitting. But since you want to take her out, you're going to pay the babysitting fee. And yes, I do charge. You want her to go out with you. So therefore, I'm charging. Oh, your mom charged you for babysitting just for you to go out? Man, what your mom hating? Your mom jealous? See, you disrespect right there. You ain't gonna make it in the family. You ain't gonna make it. You'll never make it, man. That's why some don't fit into the family. You ain't gonna fit in because you coming across disrespect. Miss Lax, they won't listen. She won't listen to me. Can you please come and talk to her, please? Because she'll listen to you. Because I'm her mom. But I thought that you had it, though. You act like you was coming up and you was going to take over my position. Now you calling me, asking if I will talk to her because she ain't listening to you or nobody else. But it's something about that mama voice that soothes everything when they anxious and upset and the nerves is going everywhere. There's something about that mama voice that you sit up there try to talk mess about and you try to put me down. But it's something about my voice though. Even when you think, man, why you saying that? Because I don't sugarcoat nothing with my kids. I don't. I never told them fairy tales. And once I seen that Santa Claus was getting all the credit for my hard work in those $5 damn an hour job, I stopped telling them about Santa Claus and told them that I'm the one that's working and paying for these toys. So you better not tear it up. Because I worked my tail off to put toys up under the Christmas tree. Ain't no fat man coming through no apartment in no red suit, not without him getting jumped. Like what this white man coming down a chimney. Ain't no chimney up in no projects. Especially when we lived in the projects. Where is Santa Claus gonna come in at? Even when we lived in Carmichael Garden over there in the townhome, where he gonna, ain't no chimney in those fireplaces. Those are fake fireplaces. Let me see a white, big belly ass man coming down that damn chimney, coming down in the fireplace. First of all, he'd be stuck anyway, cause his stomach too big. This is what we feed our children, this fake ass shit, man. And then wonder why they don't want to escape from adult delusional state of mind, because they still believing in fairy tales and Santa Claus. Like, nah, we in reality check. Ain't no fat Santa Claus, no white man with a white beard coming up in the hood. And you say he got what? Toys and stuff? Psh, he gonna get jacked. So therefore, I don't believe in fairy tales. But at the end of the day, it's something about a mama's voice